AM1, back with another car video. Uh, for whatever issues are going on in your life, whatever gripes, whatever complaints, whatever you tell me, I'm gonna be like, cool. But did you train today? Because in a lot of instances, your level of mental and physical fitness, the energy that you're putting into bettering yourself, has a direct impact on how you're perceiving outside obstacles and hurdles. So start there versus, the people who just want to complain about what's outside of you over and over and over. And then, we're in the social media age, so then it's go online and broadcast it to other people. And then we multiply that by tons of people saying, here's what's going on with the world, here's what's going on with my life. And I don't have any control over it, when in fact you do. Because cool, what did you eat today? Did you train today? It has to start there. Self-introspection, self-accountability. It has to be that. And I'm not perfect, but the more I embrace that, for sure, less is more. The more I embrace that, amazing things are happening in my life. My energy is up right now. Amazing week, past couple of weeks. The more I laser focus in on the self-improvement, self-development piece, adding value for the people in my life that matter the most, and those are other people who are looking to add value. The more I have this sort of sync in resonance with people who are actively looking to add value, miraculously enough, more amazing things keep happening in my life. And of course, I'm being sarcastic about that, but I mean, think about it. If what you're doing, your actions, your energy, your vibe, however you want to look at it, is you radiating an energy of and taking action on and putting intent about adding value, being more valuable for yourself, objectively of benefit for yourself and other people in objective ways, focusing on things like health, fitness, and learning skills that you can offer that create ease and efficiency in the lives of other people. When you do that, and then the people that you interact with, your circle, is doing the same thing, then obviously it becomes like a math equation. Everybody around you is always adding and multiplying, and that's what you're looking to do. So by default, everybody in your circle is going to be adding and multiplying. It just makes sense. And then it's, of course, exponential, to use the math analogy, exponential growth all the way around. And the more I do that, it's tricky, right? Because for some people, your friend circle is like a safety blanket for you, or in some cases, it's an excuse for you to not have to make the changes you know you need to make. But when you can detach from these things and kind of go into the uncharted waters of isolating yourself, removing people from your lives who could be helping you lock in on certain patterns, the more you embrace that and understand less is more, you don't need as many things in your life more than you need things that are of value. Moving into that energy becomes obvious, right? But it's so beneficial. It can be scary, but I've got that out of my system years ago. So for me, it's easy to just lock in on, look, I'm looking to better myself, and the people I'm going to be around essentially have to be doing the same thing. I mean, you don't have to, but if I'm going to associate and be around you like that, it's because I see that you're doing these things. Like a mirror, right? I want to look in a mirror in other people I see and see that they're doing things that are adding value in an objective way. Skills, resources, and doing it in a very intentional way to make themselves better. And one of the biggest things about that is a great filter to be able to click on and check on is, are people starting with the most easy, objective thing that they can focus on, that they can leverage their intention on? And ultimately, it's how people eat and do they exercise. It solves so many problems to think about it that way, and it works as such a filter or a bar or a standard, right? Because, like I started the video, a lot of people are complaining about a lot of things going on in life. A lot of people want to see the world change, but they don't want to change. And when you run that thought experiment, that algorithm, it becomes obvious. Oh, some people like to talk about what they want to see change. They don't want to change. And then they want to talk about what they're seeing that's not changing, all the while not realizing they're technically a part of it because they're not changing. Because if you multiply one person that doesn't want to change by millions to billions of people, then of course we get no change. So it becomes pretty obvious. So on our end, what we're doing, the people watching this video, is to say, you know what, we're going to do less is more, and we're going to do quality over quantity. And this isn't about judging people more than it's about judging yourself. Where are you investing your energy? Invest wisely, right? You want to, I could use a stock market analogy, but you want to, research a company and see kind of how they're doing, their expenses, all these different things, right? So you do that with each person you interact with, and you do it with yourself. Like the return on the time investment, ultimate non-replenishable resource, time. So is everything you're doing going to be an investment, gain you back more time, or is it going to be a waste of time? And the people around you, are they doing the same thing? And when you start to run these simple equations, it becomes obvious, okay, if I really want to better myself, which equates to, in a roundabout way, indirectly but kind of directly, makes the world better. If I want to invest in that way, I got to make the changes myself and not expect the world to just change around me while I keep doing the same thing, which when you say it out loud like that, is absolutely ridiculous. But that's where we're at right now, the level of delusion. People just want to have it their way and to their detriment and to everybody else's detriment collectively, while wanting the world to change but not being willing to change. When you evaluate it that way and look at it and say, okay, I'm going to start with me, and I'm going to start with the simple thing of, hey, I wake up in this body, I have to move this thing, so I got to exercise it, keep it strong, keep it resilient, and then I need to fuel it, because if I don't fuel it properly, it's going to break down, and it's going to be very uncomfortable, and my quality of life is going to suffer, and it's going to make me at a disadvantage to do all the other things to improve, self-improve, learn, strengthen myself, offer value. So it's a feedback loop. It's literally a lifestyle thing. So when your lifestyle is based on adding value to yourself so you can add value for the world, and you surround yourself with other people who are doing the same thing, of course, all of a sudden you find yourself in this weird circle of everybody is just adding value in different ways. But it has to start with something objectively doable. Like, hey, what are you eating? And did you train today? And I'm going to leave it at that.